All right, what's up, guys? Just want to do a quick video on a simple chart setup that I use a lot, and it's utilizing MMK. So MMK offers a lot of things for trading SPY and trading ES futures. It has an algorithm indicator for buy and sell, and then it also has levels and zones that are auto-populated every morning pre-market that it changes every single day as the market keeps on moving because it's just updating and pulling more data and adjusting every single day. And it marks those key spots. And then along with that, we also have something called ATM bot, which I use to trade SPY and ES as well. So ATM bot is separate, completely different from how MMK works. It does utilize a few of the same things, but it also takes into account chart patterns and trend lines and things like that as well. So it has the inputs to find those key areas and those key zones whenever they're tested, but it can also identify chart pattern and trend line breaks to the upside and downside, and it will signal within the Discord as well. So you'll see like over here, this is the last signal that it had, which was Friday session at 9:54 for a SPY short, which is right about 9:54 right here. It's on this candle right here. So that candle here is where it signaled short. And then at the same time, it does have an area of stop loss and then of target, which is usually about like swing high and swing low. That's usually what it is that it takes into account. So it probably would have marked here if it held above that as the stop, and then its target was hit. I got to check the timestamp over on Discord, which was 7 minutes later, which is the bottom of this candle here, is when this candle right here. So it targeted yesterday's low. Essentially, that was the trade that it took here. So when it broke the, it kind of looks like the orb low from that morning, and then it took it here to the downside. It went and hit that first target, which was yesterday's low, and then it ended up breaking even lower than that, which is where my algo, I believe, ended up signaling around this area right here. And then it got that move down to your next spots that you have down here. So along with ATM bot, which is helpful, again, those levels. So let me get rid of this one. All of these lines right here, you'll see they change and they update every single day. I can get rid of this now. Every single day that price action moves, these levels update along with the price action. So I use those for targets whenever I take trades based on MMK algorithm or maybe the Casey algo or just my trade in general, maybe something that I see. And I can use these levels for targets downside. The biggest thing that I use is the zones. MMK zones, high-low zones is absolutely amazing. I love it. It marks these key zones every single day, which change. So I use it as support, resistance, supply, and demand. So whenever these spots are tested of support, demand, or of your resistance or your supply, it can kind of help me with some kind of trade maybe that I'm in. So if I'm short on SPY, for example, here, this double top off this MMK level right here, this rejection, I can take it down here. It went to this next MMK level. It broke beneath it. It actually retested it, rejected. That's an SR flip, and it took it back down here to this demand zone, the support zone, MMK, exit the short, potentially flip long, take it back up to the MMK level, and then you can see how it went all the way back up here and actually closed that day at the top of the MMK zone, that resistance zone. So this is an amazing chart setup, very simple chart setup. And again, these zones and these levels, they change every single day as price action goes on, and it auto-populates everything for you. And then the last thing, obviously, is the signals for the MMK algo. I can turn that on here. Here we go. So it gave the short signal right here at the open, came down here, tried to flip long for a potential trend change here, end up getting stopped out on the swing low, which would have been down here, but it ended up signaling a short. So either would have been some kind of hedge position or just close the trade overall. It does have the swing high and swing low. You'll see these lines right here. You can use those as targets and or stop losses. You can change that within here as well. It also has something called PR signals, which is based on, it uses RSI for when it's oversold or if it's overbought. So you'll see it at the very bottom of a downtrend, or right here. It actually signaled the PR signal along with the short at the top when the RSI is overbought. So you can use those as well, to like catch potential reversals. I don't use it that often, but it does have that feature on there. So overall, this is the one of the biggest charts that I will use. And I use these levels and these zones every single day, along with my regular chart setup that I use. So just wanted to share that with everybody. And then along with the ATM bot signals and Discord, these are just one of the best tools to trade SPY and ES, I think. And we offer it to retail traders to be able to use, a very simple and easy thing to use. So just want to share that with you guys, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.